Hi you guys, I'm starting out with the e.l.f. concealer as a primer. And next I'm taking this off Tropic palette and taking that purple shade there and blending in above my crease with a fluffy brush. Next I'm taking the Riviera and Canis. Where is it? Canis? I like Canis. We're gonna go with that. And I'm gonna put that above my crease, and you kind of want to open up your eyes just a little bit so you can see exactly where it will fall on your eye. We're just gonna use that with a pointy tipped brush. I use this brush out of the Urban Decay palette, the Cherry palette, and it's really nice. It's very different from the other ones, so I really enjoy this brush as well. And I'm just going back into that Canis color, and we're just deepening up to give it some depth. Now I'm using the opposite side of that brush, which is a perk from Urban Decay. Shout out to y'all. Yes, and we're just blending that out correctly. And I just kept going back into the pigment. And in general with this whole makeup tutorial, I'm gonna be going back and forth with these colors because you seem to lose color when you do that sometimes, mixing those purples together. And I'm just going back over the first color, what we did with the same brush, pick up no product and just blend. Now I'm using the same concealer to cut my crease. And I'm using this flat shader Morphe brush. I will put the kit that I have down below that I use. Y'all, patience is a virtue for cutting creases, you know? We don't like to typically do those on every day, but you know what? It's well worth it all in the end. So I'm just using this flat shader brush to just go back over to sharpen those edges and like soften the edges just a smidge. And I'm not going completely to the end. This particular color is my favorite color in the entire world. However, the color wouldn't stick because it just kept getting lost, so I just kept going in it multiple times. Now I'm going back over with my fluffy brush from Urban Decay, and I'm taking the Canis color that we use, the second color, and we're going around the edges of the purple, the last purple that we just did from the Nyx palette. You see how that purple's forming its own type of purple? I love it. I freaking adore it. Yeah, I'm just concentrating that color on the outer edge just to make everything look blended, you know? I feel like you could have used tape, but I use concealer to fix all of that, so no worries if you want to use tape. We're going back over, no product for the top, we're just blending that out. And I'm using this plain fluffy brush just to blend those colors together so it's not so See, the color just disappeared after doing that. I'm taking this iridescent shade here and I'm throwing it in my inner tear duct. Look at that periwinkle purple. It's like the perfect purple. I feel that if you use your fingers instead of a brush, you get a better payoff, a pigment payoff. And yeah, I felt like that was the best way to like put it on, to pack it on. Anybody ever use the Huda Beauty brushes? And I'm just repeating some of the colors back over, but still just blending everything out, minimal product. If you need to add, add. If you don't, great, just blend. And I'm going back in with that iridescent shade. In my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette in Celestial, And I'm just getting that shade and putting it on the outer V just to give it a little purple shimmer. We're using purples, all types of purples. And I'm going back in that NYX shade to get that purple out of there and just go in between those. I'm picking some more of that other purple up. It is the perfect, color. I just melt for this color. That's why I bought the palette. I'm taking my favorite primer by Becca, Ever Matte Poreless Primer Perfector. I'm using Revlon Candid foundation. This is my first time using this, you guys. I'm in the shade Macadamia. So first impressions, this is a really bomb foundation for drugstore. I used 2 layers of foundation on my face to give me my flawless canvas, and it worked out so perfectly. My skin was nice and glowy, and I had no complaints on this foundation. It was really good. So if you guys want to give it a try, give it a try. And I could do a separate video if you guys would like. Make sure you guys get your neck. I find a lot of girls don't get your neck, like major disconnect issues. Anyway, we're going in with our e.l.f. Camo Concealer in Medium Sand, and I'm just dotting it everywhere I would like to highlight on the face, okay? And we're blending it all out. I'm using my concealer to cut. Look at that, it's sharp. This is some bomb concealer, you guys. I'm not just saying that. This video is not sponsored by anybody whatsoever. This concealer is life. You're missing out if you have not even touched the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. It's only $6, y'all. $6 for an amazing product. And I'm using the LA Pro Conceal in Bronze, and I just dabbed it off on my hands, and I just used the brush to apply it on my face. There is some major construction going on, chiseling away. If you guys want to see a more detail how I contour my face, just let me know in the comments below. And I'm just blending it all in. I just got an outline of what I wanted to do and blend it. Now I'm setting my face with Coty Airspun Loose Powder. All the products that I mentioned below will be listed down below in the description box. I'm just setting my face in all the places I have put my concealer. And we're just doing a little baking and sharpening the edges of our contour. Next, I'm taking this Ruby Kisses No More Blemish powder, and this is in the shade Golden Glow. If you guys go to the beauty supply stores, you know what I'm talking about. This is a good powder for women of color. I cannot stress this enough. It's one of my favorites. Now I'm taking the Itsmyrayeraye palette. This looks familiar. I'm taking that medium contour shade. And you guys, this palette here, what is life without Itsmyrayeraye palette? Like, that is a complete kit. If you missed out on that purchase, you totally missed out. I don't know what to say on that one. She definitely needs to come out with another palette because I'm so down. And just setting those places of all the places I put that bronzer. Next, I'm taking this Revlon bronzer. I got so many drugstore products. Walgreens was having a buy 2 get 1 free event. So I figured, hey, why not? Let's try some new products. This is my favorite liquid eyeliner and it's dirt cheap. It's by Essence. It's Super Last Eyeliner and it's waterproof. This is like $3 and this stuff is just truly amazing. The best drugstore eyeliner I've ever used. Going back in with that Canny's color and using that pointed end, same thing again, and we're going to go on our waterline and blend it out. Now I'm just using this black Lancome eyeliner. I'll put that information down below. We're just tight lining our eyes with that same pencil. And believe it or not, I did my eyebrows using the Itsmyrayeraye palette with one of those dark shades. So that's a different video. We'll get to the brows later. Right now I'm just prepping my eyes with some mascara. And I'm gonna be using falsies for this look by Eylure London Ann. Using this blush from my Morphe blush palette, I will put those details down below. And you're just gonna be making like a V around your cheeks and like the temples of your forehead, and just going around because blush does give your face some life, you know? Now I'm going to be taking the shade Ethereal in the Dream palette by Anastasia. And I'm just highlighting everywhere I would highlight. Tip of my nose, bridge of my nose, cheeks, forehead, Cupid's bow, and chin. Spraying my face and setting it with Rosewater. And I like to press it all in to blend with my NYX Cosmetics in Nutmeg and Fortune Cookie with NYX. And there you have it. I hope you guys enjoy watching this video as much as I made it. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you through the screen.